Okay. Oh, there it is. Hey. Hello. So, welcome to Apostolic Creations. I am Natalie Colgrove, and I just wanted to talk to you about my mother. And she is my beautiful Greek mother, and she is not. Well, she is not 50. I don't think she's 50% because I know my grandmother's 50% and my great grandfather is 100%, because my great grandfather married somebody that's not Greek, and then grandmother, my mom, and then there's me. And so I don't, yeah. Well, living with my parents was the most fun and entertaining in my whole entire life. And the best childhood of my life is what I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for that I have a mother and father that love each other, that stay. They're still married to this day. They are still married. They are peas in a pod. They still married, and I am grateful. And and my mom is the funnest person, and she's loving and caring, and she's awesome. There's a lot of things I don't know. I ask her because I know her and my dad is really, really wise. And, when it comes to elderly, I just don't want to get rid of them, because they are my elder, because it's like I want to be attached to them and learn more from them. And I don't know about anybody else. I think because my parents are my family, and like everybody else, you have parents that you love, and they've been the best part of your life, and you want to stick with them. And so, my mom, they in my house, they don't yell. They don't yell at each other, and that's what is a wonderful marriage. You don't yell at each other. Maybe some couples could disagree with me, on that if they watch my videos, because sometimes you can get in an argument. But they don't yell, and that's what I'm thankful for. And my mom, she's a wonderful cook. She's been a pastor's wife, or she's a former pastor's wife right now. They're about to move up here, but she's been a pastor's wife for 30 something. Well, hold on, I'm 35, right? Probably 35 years. And she's a great teacher and a great parent. And she teaches me everything I know. Like she would tell me, you got to clean the house, and then we were pitching, like I can do my own laundry. My brother does his own laundry. I think my dad does his own laundry because, you don't want to see anything that's from a different gender's clothing. But, and then it's like, I think because it's been 4 of us kids, and, we got, you got to be private sometimes as a parent. So, so, and then we were, okay, so like after we eat, no one would just leave and then go to rooms and do whatever they want to do. In my parents' house, after dinner, all of us would pitch in. I would clean the table and get a rag, wipe the table, would clean the table, and then sometimes my dad would do the dishes by pitching in, or my mom would do the dishes. Usually, I think I've been seeing my dad doing the dishes a lot. Huh. But I don't know, because I know my mom does the dishes too, But it's like we pitch in, We don't say, oh, because he's the breadwinner, winner, and you're the wife, you have to do everything. Which that's true, wife should do clean the house, and the wife should do the dishes, all that, spick and span, take care of children. But it would be nice to have a husband to help out too, So here I'm trying to find a way to be funny, because I love comedy. Because today and yesterday and days before that, I like other countries' comedy more than American comedy, because American comedy can be like kind of, I don't know, I don't want to say the word, but and it's kind of hard to find comedy in America. But it seems like if you can find something very, very clean, G and clean, where no cussing, no violence, nothing. Just something pure and clean. And what was that scripture? Next time I need to find that scripture if I'm going to talk, because it's something that we find something that is not dirty, that find something that is better for your mind to whatever is good report, or whatever is good, and so it's like whenever there's it's like this. I think I created a habit like my mom. Okay, my mom been like, whenever there's a guest or a family or whatever, or no family, guest or a family, or just us, she would always, as senior, she would always serve us and my dad first, and then I always see her in her kitchen. She hasn't. She's always. It feels like she's always last, and then I feel like I got that habit too, because at dinner times I would have the boys sitting dinner with daddy and mommy. I will make them wait until daddy's done, because sometimes they ask, when are we going to be done? I said, well, you're going to have manners. You're going to have to wait until he's done eating. And yeah. So, and it's like, if you want to be married to the family, you got to know, if you're a woman and you're married to the family, you're going to have to get things yourself. So okay. So, and also, I think I got her traits of being very protective. My mom was very protective of me, and she would always be by my side. She would always tell me these stories about what's going on with the world, which I do the same thing with my boys too. Yeah, I get scared. I get scared if they go somewhere and I have no clue where they're going, or I don't know where it is, because or where it's at, or who they're with that I don't know yet. It's like I'm trying to remember. I don't think I have any childhood of me asking if I can go with somebody, which I never even asked about or gone with anybody. But now I remember that when we were going on a youth trip, me and my sister and some other ones, and ladies in my church, where we were going somewhere, and we were going to go to Six Flags or wherever it is, and we went there and nobody was there. Everything was closed. So she called people, and so then they decided, we're gonna just take y'all back home, because that's the polite thing to do. You can't just take them somewhere else if another place is closed that where you're supposed to go. When you tell people that you're going to take them somewhere and that place is closed, you need to take them back to the parents or back home. But if they're adults and if the kids are adults, they make their own decision to where they want to go, and they want to go somewhere after that, then that's it. But when you're kids, you don't do that. You take the kids back to their parents. So one day when I was little, my dad was gone for a meeting. And so my mom wanted to be very independent. Like, they trained us to be very independent people, to do things ourselves. Okay? There's a lot of things I don't know how to do it, But I try to be independent. If I still don't know what to do, I have no clue. So, very independent. She was very independent because she says that dad always did things for her, which he has. My dad done a lot of things, for this family. And she tried to work on a fireplace. We had a fireplace in our nice home in Louisiana. I'm sorry, I gotta take a sip. Oh. She tried to work on the fireplace because, we're all cold. We want some fire. And she suddenly, hold on. I gotta use this for example. This is the fireplace. This is her head. There's the fireplace. She wants to be independent to how to do things her own way. So she called Daddy, and I guess they were having a conversation about the fireplace. So she stuck her head in like this. She stuck her head in right here. She works on whatever you call it, thingamabobber. A thingamabobber in the fireplace. And all of a sudden, I don't do really good with sounds. So, and all of a sudden her hair got caught on fire. Me and Charity was just right there. Like we're like this together. Like, I'm right here, Charity's right here in a straight line. And we saw her where she was right there with her hair got caught on fire. And we were worried, we were worried. We don't know what to do. We were kids. But we were starting to laugh too. We don't know what to do. We're laughing. And we followed Mom, laughing all the way to the bathroom and watching her as her hair was falling out because, hairspray. I guess she used hairspray for her hair when you have to do your hair in the morning so that you look good. Like right here, my brush broke, so I have to get my hair slicked back in a bun. I would like to have my hair curled, but I have to buy me a brush. And she pulled out some of her hair is falling out because the ashes. Hairspray, when you do hairspray and then there's fire, it doesn't work. But her hair grew back. It's just that moment, but yeah. And then okay, so yeah. So when I remember when I was young, I would so actually I don't remember. I don't know why I said I remember. I was just trying to make it up, but my mom told me one time that when I was little, which I forgot, it happened when a lot younger, because she said that I would not eat and I would not drink because it was just me. I just wouldn't eat and drink anything. I wouldn't even touch. I guess I wouldn't even touch my food, or I just don't feel like eating. I didn't want to eat at all. Maybe that's where Austin got it from, because he wouldn't even eat at all either, but he would drink a lot. So that's something that I have to look at. And that is a big crow, and he's looking straight at me. So I would fill my glass with milk all the way to the top. So Dad told me when he saw me, Dad said, pour half of the glass out and then you can drink, or actually said pour half pour half of the glass of milk out, then I could drink more. So I drank it and said, like this. So I guess what it is I drank half of the glass of milk and some was already there and I showed it to him and said like this, or maybe it was the whole milk. I don't know. So, yeah. And then, I love my mom so much, She's full of fun. I love being with her. And I love, do some stuff with her. And going to her house is very peaceful. When we come in and she's there, she always told me that she prays that their house be a peaceful home to where when people come to the house, they feel peace when they walk in, I guess. So, yeah. So, like when I had Austin, he was just a baby and he has not fully walked well yet. He was still learning. So, my mom had Austin at the house. And she I guess she had her head turned or something, and all of a sudden he was gone. Well, she was looking for him and called out his name, and then Austin, and I guess maybe she heard a voice, and Austin was underneath the table. And you know what he had underneath the table? It's like you heard a smacking noise. He had a tiny bowl of sugar with him underneath the table. He got that by the coffee. My mom had a chef, and there's this sweet and low package and a sugar bowl. Well, Austin grabbed the little sugar bowl and put it underneath. Now, put it underneath with him underneath the table. But he's been doing a lot of that. I don't know why he does it, but he just does it. And he's doing it being playful, but he hasn't done that much like he's done it before. And so me being married now and being a mother now, I know how it feels to be a mother. Because my mom would always, every single morning at school, before school and before Sunday school and before church, because look, we had church every Wednesday, Sunday morning, and Sunday night. And a lot of times we would have revivals, youth rallies, all sorts of things. We have this thing to where we do a lot more things in the church so that we can invite our friends to come to church or something. Well, my mom woke me up every single morning. She wakes me up and starts singing. And now I think I'm getting to where I'm doing that too with Austin, because I'm trying to get him up in the morning. And sometimes he fake sleeps. So my mom, every morning she goes, rise and shine and give God the glory, glory, rise and shine. Give God the glory, glory, rise and shine, and give God the glory, glory, Jesus Christ the Lord. And then here he goes, what was the other song? My son's singing, after I was singing. Yeah, I can't think of any other song. But then and with the pajamas, my mom always says, pajama shoes, or PJs or pajama shoes, bottom boots, and shinky shoes. And I remember I was annoyed by that, and I said, Mom, I don't ever want to do that with my kid. I think that's crazy and silly to do that, And then I decided I was gonna make a deal with Mom. I said, if I don't do that with my kids, or if I do that with my kids, I'll give you $40. But if I don't, we made an agreement. But as soon as I start saying that now, I realized I do not have $40 to give her, and Mom knows that I don't have $40 to give her right now. So if y'all buy a candle from me when I get my website done, it's the best candles. Maybe I can pay her back, But yeah, that's you know what? I think that's all I could talk to you about is my mother and the topic, and so here's another thing. I almost said, what does a hot dog or how does a hot dog do its hair? And you know how they do their hair with a bun, and somehow that just clicked right in my head. Some girl that I know from college back then, she made that joke several times, and now I remember. So here's my joke. Because was a joke before I was born, because my mom said that when she was pregnant with me, she had a hamburger, and or either a chili or a hamburger, I don't know, from Wendy's, and she said she was feeling something, so she had to go to the doctor, and the doctor said that they're ready to pop me out in 45 minutes or seconds. So I don't know, 45 minutes or 45 seconds, but they popped me out pretty good, and so I got it out. They got me out, and the man, before they got me out, a man told her, he said, what did the monkey say when his toe got cut off? And she said, what? He said, it won't be long now. And you know what? It wasn't long until I was popped out. But you know what? Y'all have a good day. And y'all have a blessed day. And I hope I have next time when I speak, I have some scriptures, because my mind wasn't there when I was trying to think of a scripture on when it comes to with internet and watch movie and comedy. You want to find something that's clean, something of good report. All right, y'all have a good day, and God bless.